John asked and offered to do this because we usually do this for our wedding anniversary. A friend of mine whom I was roommates with, I had once dated, we traveled around the country together by car before I even met John. He sang at our wedding a song by Depeche Mode called The Bottom Line, and it changed words so that it was all about being in love. And so every year when it happened to be our anniversary, we would sing the song, and we'd both sing it and change an octave and sing it together. So he apparently was asking if he could go and do that now, even though it's not on our anniversary yet, but I'm waiting for him. There, he's coming down the stairs. So because we can't do it in separate Zooms, is there room here, or do you want to move the
I'll just stay off the side, not in the camera.
I moved over for you.
I think I can, because the guitar is going to be loud, it's probably better that it's not actually like right in front of
Okay, then
the camera.
he's right over there, so sorry about that.
I'll peek in.
You say, there's John. And you're going to sit?
I'm going to sit here.
He's sitting there. Okay, then I have to
Off
wait
camera.
And the song is actually, I think, about like a stalker like thing.
Like all good love songs.
But we changed one of the lines instead of I follow you to I fall in love with you. And it totally changes, and it worked really perfectly when it was sung at our wedding. And it's cool when we sing it together. And take it away, John.
All right.
Like a cat dragged in from the rain, who goes straight back out to do it all over again. I'll be back for more. It's something that is out of our hands, something we will never understand. It's a hidden law. The apple falls, destiny calls. I fall in love with you, like a pawn on the eternal board, who's never quite sure what he's moved toward. I walk blindly on, and heaven is in front of me. Your heaven beckons me enticingly. When I arrive, it's gone. The river flows, the wise man knows. I fall in love with you. I'm yearning, I'm burning, I feel those wheels turning. Like a moth on love's bright light, I will get burned each and every night. I'm dying to, the sun will shine, the bottom line. I fall in love with you. I'm yearning, I'm burning, I feel love's wheels turning. Like a moth on love's bright light, I will get burned each and every night. I'm dying to, the sun will shine, the bottom line. I fall in love with you. The sun will shine, the bottom line. I fall in love with you. The sun will shine, the bottom line. I fall in
know it, that Janet had sung professionally in clubs and everything. In bands.
I was in a band in Chicago, acoustic band, and we sang in places, and it was fun. And it was mostly covers, but anywho. But and John is a great guitarist, and unlike things where we'd have to rush to close, it's approaching 5:30, and as I said, we can run over even when it was the open mic. I'm going to close and read a couple of poems from here, and then we'll close out the evening because I wasn't anticipating this song, Mr. Man. But anyway, I chose to not pull up excerpts from the Plague Years, but there were 2 issue collection books. And I was going to read a couple different ones from this one from the cc&d issue collection book that's called What Lies on the Other Side, which is why you need a bridge going off to nowhere in these cloudy skies or something. If you want to know about that, you can always go to scars.tv and check it out. And I think I'm going to grab John's glasses for these because I make the type so small in books, I think. Because we were talking about things about genes and histories and stuff like that, I thought I'd pull out this one, Jumping Genes and the Infiltration of My DNA. It was written for the date of the discovery of DNA, which is end of February in 1953. Like you guys knew that. There you go. Jumping Genes and the Infiltration of My DNA. They say that DNA can explain everything, but I shed hair follicles when I brush my hair outside or pull my ponytail rubber band. I let my DNA blow away in the wind to attach to anything, anyone, and go anywhere. They say that DNA may link me to violent crimes, but my DNA can also link me to my ancestors, some of whom have done far worse things than I ever did. Because my DNA was there, that didn't mean that I was there. Because my DNA can move to you. They say that DNA is pure science, and it is, because it is a science of how I affect everyone, people beyond me, since everywhere I go, I leave biological parts of me behind. My DNA presence lingers long after I'm gone, and removes from places I've never been. Me and my precious DNA. I press buttons, open doors, pay with cash. At bookstores, I scratch my head, leaving psoriasis-sized scalp remains on my goth black shirt so that I brush it off onto tables and chairs so my DNA scatters and leaves. And boy, do I ever so place my DNA all over the place. I scatter my essence everywhere I go. I know they say that DNA can prove everything, so know that my DNA can go beyond me, and it can get to all the way over to you, too. So, see what my DNA can do. Had to do my DNA reference there. I don't know if I should do, we're usually doing 3, but I sang with John, so you guys decide. But I was going to do this one that is called Easier and Easier. I have no idea what it was written about. Somebody said they really liked it, but it's hard to tell. I made 1 line for a verse, and then 2 lines for a verse, and then 3 lines for a verse, and then 4, and I went up to 7, and then back down to 1. I don't know what I was doing, but that was just a trick that I pulled off with this one called Easier and Easier. Piece by piece, I will dissect this, one piece at a time. I will tear it apart, bashing the joints until they burst. You thought what you build would never fail, but you were so wrong. You think that what you made will stand the test of time, but you didn't know your foundation would falter. You didn't realize that trying to build something on such a shaky foundation would only mean that it will crumble. So I want you to know that I will use my own bare hands to start dismantling this monstrosity you claim to be proud of. And it won't take long before I get down to the shoddy base of yours. And with each piece I remove, it will get easier and easier to turn everything you had worked for into a pile of rubble. You won't recognize the remains anymore, and soon you'll realize what a waste it was trying to build this when in the back of your mind you knew you never wanted it. You should know better. that there is no point in trying to dedicate your life to something you don't even believe. Stop deluding yourself. And more importantly, stop trying to delude the rest of the world. We know to not rely on you or anything you do. We're not deluded. But you know that what you tried to build must be demolished. And trust me, I'll relish in taking it down, piece by piece. Okay, ladies, it's after 5:30. I could read one more, but I probably should keep it to that time. I won't read that last one because I'll keep it closer to the time for you guys because there's singing with John. But I want to thank each and every one of you. I know some of you guys had to go. I double plus love all of my darlings and my honeys and everything. And you guys are all the best. And thank you so very much. And if I had a calendar, I would know that June, what the first Sunday in June is. But I will send out an email notice to everybody a week beforehand. And I will create an event listing so that people can see the details and come to it for the first Sunday in June. And thank you all. Thank you all so very much. Thank you, John F. McMullen, for hosting this Zoom meeting. You're double plus perfecto. The one perfecto thing.
John F. McMullen for letting me know. Sending the reminder about it.
Perfect.
First time, and it was really great. Thank you.
No, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. If you wanted to get an email notice, if you have John's email or way, or get a hold of me, and I could add you to the list so that you would get an email a week before, if you wanted it. It's just one email a month, the week beforehand, saying, hey, by the way, here it goes.
Sunday in June is the 6th.
It's the 6th, so June 6th will be the next one, and you are
It's 6th of June.
6/6.
It's 6th of June.
This is true. Uh-oh. We're going to have to cover that somehow. I don't know how, but but anyway, thank you all.
John, according to my calendar.
Pardon me?
It's John, according to my calendar. Why can't they add just one more letter?
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. It's just a 4-letter word.
It's like, July? Why didn't we? Anyway. Anywho. Never mind, you guys. Thank you all for being a part of the Poetic License Open Mic. You guys are splendid, groovy on a stick, and I hope to see each and every one of you next month as well. And all of your friends. And you're always welcome to come back, and thank you all. And thank you, John. And thank you.